And it was my opinion that they were going to attack first. They were going to attack if we didn't do it.
Significant enrichment facility.
In 1994, gunned down 29 Muslim worshippers, which doesn't just reflect...
You either expel them or you bring them to justice. Because if you don't, we will.
Shalom, praise the Lord, gloria a Dios. As usual, I always come up with something new. Today we're going to talk about a lot of new things that God has been revealing me and giving me each and every night as I pray. But first of all, I want you to pray for me because devil has been attacking me. I just recently, 2 months ago, I have lost my iPad, which I had a lot of good pictures from Israel, and a lot of stuff was inside. And last week I have lost my Bible. I don't know where I misplaced, who took my Bible. And all the notes were on that Bible because that Bible had a bigger print, so I can easily read and see. I lost the Bible somewhere I couldn't find, not in my house, not in my office, not in my cars. That's the only 3 places I keep. Now, the day somebody called me about Saturday and he started asking me some weird question, and then he asked me what Bible that I study. Now, I don't understand why he has to ask me that questions, and since that I have kind of doubt that I hope he don't have my Bible, and he just start playing and asking me all the questions, and one of the questions he asked me, he said, well, I like to speak to the, people who believes in God, and I believe he was a Christian, so he sounded like Christians, and so he asked me one of the questions, how many spirit there are, how many spirits are there? And I gave him the answer from the Torah side. I didn't give him an answer from the New Testament, even though I had the knowledge of the New Testament. So I told him, listen, there is only one Spirit, the Spirit of the Lord, which is rest upon me. That's all I know. But I know that he was trying to put me into the New Testament by telling me there are 7 spirits, as if you read in the Revelation chapter, there are 7 churches. They are the 7 Spirit of God. And so he was trying to put me into that. But anyway, at this point, I am without the Bible. And today I did order 2 Tanakh. It came in, but both the Tanakh have a very small print, so I had to send them back. So I'm going to use my old Tanakh that I have. I have plenty Bible. But that was the main Bible I had that last 10 years, I've been putting a lot of remarks and all the scriptures that I need to talk about is there. But anyway, just pray for me that I find my Bible. Generally, I do find most of the stuff which I lost and my computer. Thank you, and God bless you all. Let's start today's video. So today's video is about I'm going to explain to you about all the titles that I always tell you. And all those titles, how they are connected, how they are signified, how they explain about the Moshiach, who's Moshiach, what will be his job, when he will come, is he here, is he not here? Now, it is too much. I mean, last 7 days, God has given me so much thing that I literally haven't slept. I haven't slept at all. And it's not easy for me to explain to you till, somebody asks me one-to-one question and I can go slowly and give you the answer. But other than that, he has given me the scriptures after scriptures and how all my titles are connected. Now, all the time I tell you my title from the beginning, from the Genesis to Malachi, from Adam to all the way to Malachi, which is messenger of the covenant. That's who I am. So in the beginning, God made a man in his image and put his spirit upon him. That was in the beginning. That's how everything started. And then you go to the Jacob, prophesied in 49:10. And if you read about the Jacob, about the 49 chapter in context, how God giving him all the prophecy for all his children. And when it comes to Judah, Judah had a very powerful prophecy, and it's talking about that his scepter shall not be depart from Judah. So, and staff between his feet until the Shiloh come and gathering of all the people. So I always tell you, I am Adam, I am a Shiloh. Shiloh is from the beginning. I've been telling everybody. In fact, in 2001, I had bought a Bentley and I had a license plate called Shiloh. Now, 2003 or 4, I had a big seminar with a 50 billboard, and I said, I am the Ancient of Days. Now, when I said Ancient of Days, which is, I'm going to tell you in the furthermore when I come to the Daniel book, but all those titles are how it's connected to Moshiach. And if you do not understand, the main scriptures, you cannot connect everything. But if you understand that main scriptures that I'm not going to go through all the scriptures as much as I can cover today, but I will connect the main scriptures so you all can understand how this Moshiach have how many titles, and he has a good titles and he has a bad titles also. And that's how the Moshiach will come out from there. He will learn. This is a process. I go through process. I've been attacked. I've been, God teach me every single day. If I tell you my testimony from the day I born, not the day the Son of Man came in my life. If I tell you but beginning and tell you how I gone through, then you will understand who I am. But meanwhile, over here, scepter shall not depart from the Judah. Now listen, over here, Jacob see that the person is there. The Shiloh is already there in the beginning. Shiloh is there in the beginning, and he knows also that Shiloh will come in the end. So every scriptures that if you read and understand, the Shiloh is there. The Son of Man is there. The Adam is there on this one, and he says a gathering of all the people in the end. Now listen, when you go in the New Testament and when they talk about Jesus never said, I am Shiloh, or I am Adam, or I am the Son of Man from the beginning. He said, I am the beginning and the end. But let me tell you, I am beginning and I am forever. He has an end. I do not have end. I am forever. So this Moshiach is forever, and how it connects, I'm going to show you. So Jacob, see at this point that Shiloh is coming, and I always tell you, I am that Shiloh. Now the Shiloh will come in the end with, I will explain to you. Now the second thing, you go to the number, the star from the Jacob will come. Now on the number Balaam prophesied, Balaam see also. Balaam see the Shiloh. He see the Shiloh, he see the Son of Man, he see the Adam, same person, same spirit. He saw that, but he cannot prophesy anymore other than he see that somebody is coming in the end. So if you read 24:17 number, it tells you, now remember I don't have my other Bible, so I'm going to have little bit hard time, but over here, 24:17, here you go. I shall see him, but not now. So he was there. He see that. He was, wherever he is, he see him. But not now. I shall look at him. He can see him again. But it is not near. And he said, it's not going to be right now. It's coming in the end. So over here also, Shiloh is there, Adam is there, Son of Man is there, the Moshiach is there, but haven't come. It's still in the back. Then you can go to the Samuel 2, 7:13. Now that is very, very, very important, even more important than the Balaam. But the Balaam said that what will happen, there are two Messiah will come in the middle and the end, which is King David. But major prophecy is the one he see is not near, in future, which is the star from the Jacob. Is he here right now? That's what everybody is asking. Is Messiah is here? Is, some rabbi will tell you, yes, he is here. Some going to tell you, no, he is not here. We still have another, we are in 5786, so we still have 216 years, 14 years still left. So some will tell you, no, he's not here. But I'm going to show it to you that Messiah is here. Messiah is sitting in front of you. I am that Shiloh, I am that Adam, I am that Son of Man, I am what the Balaam prophesied, I am the one that Jacob prophesied, and now I'm going to prove it to the Nathan. The prophet Nathan is also prophesied about me, and it's the same thing again. The Shiloh will come, the Shiloh will come. Let's read 2 Samuel 7:13. Okay, I have some in the middle also. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's go to Deuteronomy 18:15 before I go there. Deuteronomy 18:15. Now listen, what Moses prophesied. What Moses prophesied. That's what we're gonna read. 18:15. Now today's gonna be long video maybe, but bear with me, please. Okay, again, I don't have my Bible with me, but let's read. 18:15. A prophet from your midst, from your brethren, like me, shall Hashem, your God, establish for you. Now listen to me. What Moses is talking about. Moses said, somebody like me. Somebody like me. Now, when you say like me, it could be, you can compare with him, almost same, could be better and greater than him. And you can see, let's see what he says. To him shall you listen according to all that you ask of Hashem, your God, in Horeb on the day of the congregation, saying, I can no longer hear the voice of Hashem, my God, and this great fire I cannot no longer see, so that I shall not die. So, the people were complaining. They do not want to see any more fire. They do not want to hear any more God's voice, but they want to hear from the prophet. And that's what they're talking about. And he says that's why Moses said that, look, because you do not want to hear directly, God will bring the prophet like me among you. And that's who I am. That's who I am. Now, this prophet, there is no prophet like Moses from beginning to the end, because you know that what Moses have done, the 10 commandments and also those 10 plagues, that God have did all the miracles through him and everything. So all those things, there is not any prophet perform any miracles or the things they have done. So he was the greatest prophet in all of them, no doubt. But this Moshiach, this prophet that he talking about, he will be like him. I mean, he already see him that the God going to bring somebody else just like me. But he haven't come yet. He haven't come yet because we haven't seen him. But you all will see. He's not here yet. He is not on this chapter also. But he prophesied Shiloh will come and he will be a greater than him, or he will be like him. He cannot be under him. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed because what he performed, he said he will be doing the same kind of work. And it will happen. You all will see. Then you go to 2 Samuel 7:13. Let's go to the 2 Samuel 7:13. Now I have other scriptures in the middle right now, but let's go to the 2 Samuel 7:13 to make you understand what exactly over there. Here you go, 7. What is it? 7:12, 7:13, 7:13. Yeah. Hashem will establish. This is Nathan prophesying to King David. Hashem will establish a dynasty for you, which is for King David, which is his dynasty will be forever because his son will be on the throne forever and ever. Now look at this. When your days are completed and you lie down with your forefather, I shall raise up after you your offspring until issue from your own loin, and I shall make his kingdom firm, his kingdom forever. He says that your offspring is going to be from your blood and flesh, from your own loin. Now, you know, when you say from your loin and blood and flesh, it seems like your own son is coming back. Like King David, one of the sons is coming back. Not the son and son and son and son like everybody said, the Solomon. And let's take that way because Solomon ended up building the temple, and God had also come to him and said that, look, if you obey my commandment and if you do not follow the other gods and if you do not intermarry, which is after intermarry you start following the other gods, and if you break my laws, then I will take away your kingdom from you. And that's what happened. So over here, listen what it says first. Your offspring who will issue from your own loin, and I shall make his kingdom firm. He shall build a temple for my sake, and I shall make firm the throne of his kingdom for ever and ever. Now listen, never happened. Time of the Jesus never happened. And Solomon, when he built, he did mistake and it taken away. His kingdom was taken away, even though he built the temple. But he also had told that there won't be no temple anymore. And that's what happened, and the temple was destroyed. As you know the story of in the King first and King second, about after he built and how the 2 times God came to Solomon and talked to him. One time he asked him, what can I give it to you? And he said, give it to me the wisdom. And that's what God gave him, a wisdom and the finance and everything. So anyway, and the second time, the first time actually about the temple. And he did wrong and the temple is gone. But over here, this person, the Shiloh, will be forever and ever. Over here, when he say your kingdom will be forever and ever, listen, let's read the rest down. Okay, make firm the throne of his kingdom forever, I shall be, God said, Hashem said, I shall be a father unto him, and he shall be a son unto me. So over there, right away, let me tell you, Adam was his son in the beginning. Shiloh is his son. And this person will be his son again. The one Jacob prophesied, the one the Balaam prophesied, it's the same person, same spirit, same thing, same word. Moses talk about that one person will come, the prophet will come, he will be like me. So look at this, what happens. He will be my son unto me, so that when he sins, I will chastise him with the rod of man and with the affliction of human being, but my kingdom will not be renowned from him as I renowned from the soul. Now listen, in New Testament they talk about Jesus in you, no sin becomes sinner. We don't have in Torah nowhere that any person haven't not sinned. We all have seen, the human being have seen, even Adam seen. Every person who came on the earth have seen. There is not person born of the virgin. What as they talking about on Isaiah 7:14, that he was born of the virgin. No, he wasn't born of the virgin. That was in the context, if you read and understand, that he was talking to those two kings. So over there he is completely wrong. And then I'm going to go to the Daniel book to make you understand. And remember, you need to understand, my titles are from Adam to the Shiloh to the star, from the Jacob, from the what the Balaam prophesied to the 2 Samuel 7:13, the Nathan prophesied, and then we're going to Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and then we're going to go to all the small, and everywhere is my title. Each and every book, every prophet is talking about me. Why? Because I am the one sent to you by God. I am that Moshiach. This book over here is for me. It's for me. To understand, to make you understand, because no human being can comprehend what exactly God has in his mind and what God can do. And I did explain to you what exactly happened to me, and after that you do not understand. Well, I understand it's not easy to digest. Listen, even I myself think sometime, and I said, God, okay, I am the one have seen your glory. I am the one have, that's only one person. I'm talking about not Moses, not even Malachi, or any big, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, any big prophet have seen what I have seen, that God have shown me his glory personally. And so I can openly can tell you and make you understand who I am, what I am. So if you read this 2 Samuel 7:13, he said, even if he sinned, can you believe it? So why he's saying? Because it's a process. Shiloh has to go through the process. The prophet, the Messiah, has to go through the process. Kernel of the seed has to die before it produces many more crop. What is trying to tell you? The seed has to die. Seed has to die completely before it produces any crop. So I have to die. I die already, but remember, when you throw the fruit seed away, there is still some pulp left. Till the ants come, the bird come and eat, till it is still a wet. It has to go dry through the sun to die, dry completely. So, yes, I was sinner, and he making me righteous day by day by day by day by day, and become righteous and righteous. Every second I repent. Anything comes, even the thought, bad thought comes in my mind, because temptation is always there. I can, oh my God, I can explain to you from the beginning to the end what I go through by the temptation that comes, and I understand the other people's problems. I have seen, I've been gone through the life that you all have no idea. I can't talk. I can talk certain things. And I may give you one of the example to make you understand what is called suffering and who is the suffering servant when it comes to suffering. That they're talking about Jesus? No, sir. He haven't suffered nothing. He haven't suffered nothing what I have suffered and what we all go through, what Israeli people went through all these years, for 2,000 years, 2,500 years. So we all have seen, and sin has to die. And so day by day, when he came, I start cleaning myself. Yes, and when I will be clean, that day maybe, wow, God will say, time is done. Maybe that's what it is. Most likely will happen that, hey, okay, got it, finally. I am clean completely. So I don't know. I have no idea. But I am waiting for my time. So even though I sin, he will spank me, he will punish me, but he never will take. So I am the forever one. I am the divine one. I am the son of King David. I am the son of God, which is he adopted his son. King David's son. I am the adopted son of God. So over there, you know my title again, son of God, adopted son of God, son of King David, forever, the divine one. I mean, one after one after one, I am telling you all this title and how they connected. Shiloh is not here yet. He is not here. Only the promise made to Nathan from God to Nathan to King David. Let's go next chapter, Isaiah. I mean, I wasn't going to go that far today, but let's go to Isaiah chapter 9. Isaiah 9, I can go through a lot of, through King David and King 1, King 2, but let's go to Isaiah chapter 9. Isaiah 9 in the beginning. Here you go. Okay, Isaiah 9:5. For a child has been born to us, a son has been given to us, and the dominion will rest on his shoulder. The wondrous advisor, mighty God, eternal Father, called, name, Shalom, Prince of Prince, upon the one with the greatness in dominion and the boundless peace that will prevail on the throne of David and on his kingdom. Okay, over here, he is talking about the son will be born. He will be all the nations. It's not talking about only Israel. All the nations will be on his shoulder. Everybody, all the nations, 70 nations will come down and bow to, listen, Moshiach, but you need to understand Moshiach is also part of Israel, the suffering servant, the Jacob. It's all my title. I am the Jacob, I am the Israel, I am the suffering servant, and my people is suffering servant. We all are part of that. So over here, all the kingdom, will be on his shoulder. The wonderful counselor, mighty God, everlasting Father, because the Spirit of the Lord is in Shiloh. Spirit of the Lord is in Adam. Adam to the Shiloh, to the one the Balaam prophesied, to the Nathan prophesied, and now the Isaiah prophesied. It's the same spirit, soul, same soul is in the end on Moshiach. And that Moshiach is forever. Up to here, you see all the prophets die, except we know there is one, Elijah is the one was taken away. That's what we know, but the most of them die. Most of them die, but this Moshiach, the final spirit that will be on the Moshiach, and this Moshiach will be forever and ever. Now, I know it is very hard to digest what I'm saying. People will call me a lot of different titles, that this guy may be out of control. I don't think so. He may be cuckoo. How in 21st century there will be 70 nations will be bow down to him. How he's going to build the temple. How he's going to gather all the people. Listen, I don't know. I don't know myself, other than I know that I cannot stop anymore. He don't let me stop. Several times I said, I want to back off. No, you already been chosen. You asked for it. I said, wait a minute. I didn't ask you for this big thing. I asked you for life. I asked you for life when I was going through all this trouble. Now, let me just give you the one example. If all the rabbis listen to me, I'm going to tell you that what I've been going through in this country. Age of 17 to the time the Son of Man came, I've been arrested 7 times. Let me tell you, if my brothers, one time, the first time they're arrested, they will kill themselves. If my brother go to jail, they will kill himself over there or outside. I've been arrested 8 times. Doesn't matter what you think about me. It is good purpose or bad purpose. I am not going to go into deep, but let me tell you. 8 times I've been arrested in my life. It is embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, when you go to the custom, when you go to stop by police, they check your record, all these things. It's embarrassing, right? But I fight. All my cases, I fight. Some I took the probation, I took the time, I did everything, but I fight. And you, listen, people can be arrested in this country, okay, no fault also. If you don't have no money to pay the good lawyer, you will be inside. You're going to serve the time. And so, but it is a part of the process. He wanted to see how the people are in jail also, what they do, how they suffer, and what happens while you're gone, and what you lose and what you gain. Sometimes you lose, you feel like the something good that you were flesh like, that you lose. But it was for the good purpose that it's gone, because something good is coming in your life. So now listen, now that is not the end of the 8. Now, I was going through tremendous business and going on, helping and having a good time with the friends and everything. But I wasn't happy. I got everything in my life, but wasn't happy. The life was like pleasing everybody. And I was tired, and I was asking God, crying, just like it says in the Psalms. My tears comes out night after night. You can fill up the bottles after bottle. And only thing I was asking God, either you take away all those things from me and give me a better life, because that life wasn't good for me. And I was asking for years. I say, this is not the life. I don't need the should come from Hong Kong and should come from with a Sammy. No, I do not want that. I want a life that I can spend time with my children, my wife, and family, rather than pleasing my customers and the friends and having a good time. No. And so finally, all these problems I had overcome, He pardoned me. He came. Son of Man came in my life and chose me as the Moshiach. But it's not the end. And then after that, I've been arrested 4 times. Can you believe it? God pardoned me. God pardoned me. And then again I arrested. Now let me tell you, if you go ahead and check, if you are arrested 2 times or 3 times in United States of America, they deport you. They deport you. Now listen to me. So, June of 1999, God came in my life. 2001, 9/11, I was in Mexico. When I was coming, I got arrested again. They don't want me to get out. They were trying to deport me. I had 3 lawyers fighting for it. They didn't give me the bond, but I had a vision. I had a dream. I was caught up in heaven as Joshua was caught up in heaven in front of the Satan, and God gave me a pardon, told me 62nd day you will be out. And I told my lawyer I will be out on the 62nd day. Now the door was open 62nd day, 63rd day. I had a fish with my family. Now listen, but case is not over. They let me go on that day on personal bond, and I was out. Now I have a court date. The prosecutor wants me to deport it. Now I had a permanent resident. You know, if you come in 79 and before, they give you a permanent resident card, which like a citizen, they cannot throw you out. But the law change and they can void your citizenship and you will be deported. Now, I had a court date, and families are afraid. Prosecutor and the lawyer told that you need about at least 10 couples that know you very well. And so I told my lawyer that, look, this is what's going to happen. I will go in and I will come out. You don't need all this, but he said, no, you're going to have to bring them. So I bring them. They were sitting outside. I was inside. Guess what happened? You know what they did? The judge pardoned me. You know, generally, the pardon is like president can give to somebody, but this one is federal judge. Pardon me from all the sins and say, go get yourself a citizen. And I got citizenship. After citizenship, I was arrested twice. But it is, again, like I told you, that is devil take me time after time after time for nothing. But this is what I go through that you all have no idea. The suffering, what we go through, that people go through the depression, people go through anxiety, people go through, they don't know, people don't know how they suffer. But I know their suffering. I can imagine, and that's why I can see people differently. I see with a love. God made me a humble person. From one time I wanted to be a mafia to humble. So this is what called suffering. So one of the title is suffering now. I don't want to go into detail a lot of other things and how many times I've been saved by God, my life. That also 8 to 10 times that God has saved me from big accident to small accident. But all those things is part of the learning that I had, and God have got me out. I have overcome all my problems. And now I can see because I have seen the light. I am the light of the world, and I can pass it down to you. So my titles, I'm going to go now to book of Daniel. I'm going to skip Isaiah 9. I'm going to skip Isaiah 11. I'm going to skip Ezekiel. The prince is talking about the prince will come. I'm not going to go to Jeremiah, but let's go to the Daniel book to make you understand, and then I can tell you how many. But the major title, which is on Isaiah 53, I am the transgressor. I am the one bearing all the sins of the people. I am the suffering servant. I am the prolonged one. I am the transgressor. I've been numbered. So listen, let's read the Daniel chapter 7:13. Daniel 7:13, because it's getting little bit, and I didn't go through Zechariah, which is another main chapter for the end time, because I am the end. Here you go, Daniel 7:13. And remember, I'm reading Tanakh today from the Tanakh. I was watching in the night vision. Now listen, the Daniel was God's loved one. Now look, the Shiloh is over here too. Shiloh is over here, and now you will understand how the Moshiach will come. I was watching in the night vision, and behold, with the cloud of heaven, one like a man came. He came up to the one of the Ancient of Days. Now listen. There are some rabbis. I'm sorry, please listen to me. If you are listening to me, or rabbi or pastor, he said one of the Ancient of Days. That means there are plenty Ancient of Days. That means if you consider Ancient of Days is God, then there are plenty gods. But according to our knowledge, there is only one God. According to Torah, according to the 10 Commandments, there is no other God. There is only one God. God is the Lord. And He is our God. There is no other God besides Him. So, the one of the Ancient of Days is not the God. Please take this sentence seriously to understand. Okay, please, and then you will understand who this Moshiach is. Now look what he says. He came up to the one of the Ancient of Days, and they brought him before him. Brought him who? Brought where? To the Hashem. They took him to the Hashem. The Son of Man came in the cloud, rest upon one of the Ancient of Days. Then they took him to Hashem. He was given dominion, honor, and kingship to that all people, nations, and language would serve him. His dominion would be an everlasting dominion that would never pass, and his kingdom would never be destroyed. I am forever. It's talking about this person, whoever the Son of Man is the Shiloh. The Son of Man came to the Ancient of Days, rest upon him. He is the Shiloh. Then he took him to the Hashem. That person is the Shiloh. Then come back down here and giving him the dominion, the kingship forever. His kingdom is forever and ever. That means he will be running the show forever and ever. He's not going to die. He's a divine one. That's a Shiloh again, because Son of Man in the beginning. Now remember, if you read the Zechariah chapter, he who Hashem roused from his throne and came down to the earth. And if you read chapter 2 and 3 in Zechariah chapter and the 4, he said, he is talking to the people and suddenly said that I will be in the midst of you, that God have sent me to you. But he is himself is become a Shiloh because he rests upon somebody. Now listen. It's not over Daniel. Daniel see all the vision. He was sitting on the throne. The 7-9, Daniel 7-9, the throne were put in. Let's read that one, 7-9, before 7-13, so you will understand. There you go, 7-9. 7-9 said, okay, chapter 7, 8, there you go, 9. 9. Okay. As I was watching the throne, behold, wait a minute, chapter 7-9. There you go. I watched as the throne was set up, and the one of ancient days set again. It says, one of the ancient ones set. Again, remember, it's not the God. God exists. God is a spirit. God is a spirit. God exists before everybody else. The Ancient of Days, one of the Ancient of Days, somebody was born before, somebody was that God had created. That person over here was sit on the throne. His garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like clean wool. His throne was fiery flames, its wheels blazing fire. A stream of fire was flowing from before him. 1,000 and thousands were serving him, and myriad were standing before, millions and millions are standing before him. The judgment was set and the book were open. Now I have seen this vision myself, sitting and open the book. That's who I am. I am the Shiloh from the beginning. This is the person you are looking for. Shiloh is here. Shiloh is on the earth. I am the Son of God, and I am your Moshiach. I am coming. Get ready. I am the end. Remember, I am the end time. You know, when you know the end time is near, the Moshiach is here. Moshiach has to be on the earth. Now, it is all up to you. It is all up to you when you all will accept. The faster you accept, the things will get better. Of course, again, on his time, but there is suffering is coming. Now, as you know right now, I heard the news that today will be, today and tomorrow, they are planning to do the biggest bombing and everything on Iran. Iran gonna fall. No matter what happens, it's gonna fall. And how am I going to assure? I have still no idea. I am sure all these rabbis are talking about right now, but they also don't have that much power. But there are certain another group that probably be discussing what we going to do. Temple will be built, and that way the Christian will understand they're still going to, you know, like I said, I have a bad title also from them. I will be the Antichrist. I will be the false Messiah. I will be crazy. I am delusions. I am on some kind of meth or some kind of drugs. Or they call what? They call Moshiach syndrome, especially Jewish people. 50% of the people probably be thinking, I have a Moshiach syndrome. You know, when I called a few of the rabbi in the beginning, oh, we have plenty of those Moshiach syndrome. Thank you. But anyway, I'm not going to judge them because it's not easy for them to comprehend me. I have my own family. They cannot comprehend me. And not too many people can comprehend unless God have revealed them. And I know there are so many of the rabbi, God have revealed them, who I am, what I am. I'm coming, get ready. We all gonna start building the temple very soon because I am the only one can tell you I'm here. Because I'm here, He sent me to you to build the third temple and gathering of all the people. Thank you and God bless you.